Mm-hmm. Doesn't suck eating vegan food. Mm-hmm. Well, just getting started now. Hey guys, starting to roll in. Tony Kale, Natural Hippie, 77. What is up? What is up, guys? Let me get my mic a little hotter here. 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. There it is. There's some gain there. Hey, Matthew Vegan and curing my constipation and Perry 516, Resident Evil XO, our #1 fan, and B Dwin 4, Rachel Hendren. What's up, guys? My favorite 60s band. Oh, a lot of 60s bands made it into the 70s and beyond. Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin, Grateful Dead, just to name a few off the top of my head. Hey, Canada, our first international on tonight. Well, thanks for the applause there, Rachel. Oh, yeah, let me share with you what I got here. This is, if you're familiar with our eating, like from our vlogs and from Keep It Carb Baby, this is khichdi. And you see it's an Indian dish. It's basmati rice, mung beans, and a bunch of vegetables. I made it last night, and we usually make a lot, so there's enough to eat that night and throughout the next day to day. So it's like going on a little khichdi island, and yeah, it's really, really hitting the spot right now. Yeah, Tony. Yeah, the recipes in Keep It Carb. I made this, It used to be the province solely of Angie's creation, and I bang these suckers out now. That's the deal with her recipe book. I've seen others where they're complicated. Some of them take like a day or two to prepare. No, our meals are really practical. It's like she knows I'm hungry. I don't want to wait 5 hours or even more than an hour. So, yeah, pretty simple. Once you have all the basic ingredients, and she tells you what to get in there. So, yeah, if you haven't got a copy of Keep It Carb yet, it has changed my life, too. So I'm really glad she wrote it. She wrote it for you guys, but it's benefited me. It's benefited her since I can take some of the load off her cooking, So I just saw I have like 50-odd people. More people are watching on YouTube than on YouNow. So when you get on the lively discussions we get here, click on the link in the show description and come over to YouNow. I know a few people complained if they're on mobile, doesn't work that way. They want you to download the YouNow app and stuff, so I feel for you there. If you just want to kind of linger and watch on YouTube, that's cool. But yeah, if you want to get in on chat, because I'm here, this is live. This is happening live. If you're watching it, I made a new thing though. If you're one of our patrons on Patreon, I have these live streams there for our patrons to view. So that's really a nice idea I thought we could do, since I don't want these really on our YouTube channel. So anyway, let's see. No, Kevin, I've heard a lot about the BBC show called Carnage. I haven't seen it yet. I'm sure I will. Just a matter of time. How do you know if you're overtraining with exercise? Lily, baby sweet potato. Well, I don't know. Are you exhausted? Are you tired every day and you just don't find yourself that as motivated to exercise and just do stuff? I'll tell you no. If you're not getting enough recovery, your body will tell you. So why are you asking that question? Are you feeling some stuff? That's the question we need answered by you. That's how I know. My body just tells me, hey, bro, you want to chill out today. I have that happen. Totally. Resident Evil, how do I deal with people who swear nothing bad happens to animals on farms? They can swear all they want, but all I gotta do is show them a freaking video. I mean, it's really not that hard to refute. They're just ignorant. I'm not saying that in a mean or condescending way. People are just blissfully ignorant because the industry is set up that way. They don't have transparency. You can't go to factory farms. You can't go to slaughterhouses. So they just don't know any better. So have them watch a video. Maybe Carnage has some of this stuff. Earthlings is pretty hardcore. There's movies, there's video out there of factory farm footage. Have them deny that that's made up. It's fake video footage. It's really, it's pretty black and white. Intentionally blissful. Yeah, ignorance is bliss, Okay, so let me see your exercise symptoms. Yeah, you always feel exhausted, a lack of motivation. There you go. Those are the two things I said. No, so even like hardcore, like, elite athletes, not to say I'm one, but program in like, weeks off weeks, where you do like maybe half the normal training, just to kind of give your body some time to recover. Maybe give yourself a few days off too. Seriously, you're not going to lose fitness. I've been nursing, dealing with a weird, rib muscle injury all year. It's just finally getting better now. In many weeks I couldn't do that much stuff, but my running is like way down hours and miles wise. My biking's up a bit, but still, the point I'm getting at is I'm not that much slower than I was, say, like, last year in November before all this happened. So, it's like, don't worry about that too much. You really don't worry about your fitness. You got to get healthy. If you can't recover, your injuries or your recover from your training, you're not going to get any fitter. You're just going to get tireder and more tired and more exhausted. So you have to find that right balance. And your body will tell you, okay? It will definitely tell you. Oh, Jacqueline, where was that bike path? Yeah, that was Newport Back Bay. We like to go down there from time to time. It's great for running, great for cycling, minimal cars there. It's almost like having the road to yourself. So yeah, check it out if you're in the area. Newport Back Bay. It's a 10-mile loop, but we go on the let me try to visualize. There's one side that's kind of okay. We go on the beautiful side, where the road the whole way down. I think it's the east side. Look on a map, you'll see one side this looks way more beautiful than the other. So anyway, okay, hope that helps you out there, baby sweet potato. Yeah, if you're feeling exhausted and not motivated, don't worry. You might lose a little fitness, but you're gonna like mess something up by overtraining, and you'll really lose fitness by getting an injury or just whatever. So don't worry. Just do some stuff, change up, maybe go swimming, or if you're not swimming, do something else, walk, just have a week where you just kind of keep it light. Yeah, the Dr. Greger video where, talking about arsenic and rice. I haven't seen that one. I should watch it. We did a video about this about a year ago. So just search for that on our channel. And we talked about it too. We actually saw different kinds of rice from different regions, different areas have more rice. Rice from the southern United States have more arsenic than ones in, say, from California. And if you wash your rice, rinse it as you should, that gets it done too. I mean, if it really were such a problem, like people in like Vietnam, I forgot, they eat more rice than people in China even. I forgot how many pounds it was per week or something like that. They should be dead by now. But yeah, just rinse your rice and yeah, check it out. Check out our video. We eat rice all the time. There's basmati rice in that khichdi dish I just polished off here. This is it. This is actually Angie's. I ate all mine, and she couldn't finish hers, so I said, I will finish it for you. But how much does our hard copy book cost? Actually, we're just down to 4 copies. We have some new ones being printed right now. Hopefully I'll get them tomorrow, but I don't have like 4 copies left. And it's on our website. Shop happyhealthyvegan.org. If you just go to happyhealthyvegan.org, you'll see the link to our shopping site. So yeah, check it out there. If you want to grab one now, yeah, I told you there's just a few left, and hopefully the printers will deliver them tomorrow or Thursday. He said before Friday, so I didn't think it was going to take him so long. We had a big run on them over the past couple weeks. People were buying them like hotcakes, so I'm glad. It's a good problem to have, I guess. Fruit smoothie versus oatmeal for breakfast, Oscar. Yes, that's my eternal debate every morning when I get up. Shall I have a banana smoothie or oatmeal? Lately, I've kind of settled into a hybrid. I'll have oatmeal with a banana or 2 sliced on top to sweeten it up. But I just bought a big box, 40-pound box of bananas from Whole Foods. So this week, I'm probably going to have a few more smoothies than normal. So yeah, I like going both ways as far as that goes. Not like sex or anything, but yeah, as far as it's all good. As far as the bananas versus oatmeal breakfast, it's all good. How much would you spend a week if you followed the book? Well, considering most of the foods in the book are the basic cheap foods of the world, we're talking about rice, which is the cheapest food probably, followed by potatoes, which, you can get a big sack for like, I saw yesterday at the market, $3 would have got me 10 pounds, but I opted to get like 5 pounds for like $1 less. And legumes are cheap. So it depends how much you spend on like the produce and stuff like that, so it's pretty cheap. It's definitely not like some elitist, it's what we call peasant food, cheap stuff. It doesn't involve expensive processed foods or expensive um, you know vegetables or expensive, anything. I mean, you can get really expensive veggies if you want, but if you don't want to spend a lot on the organic carrots, get some like good local carrots or something like that. So yeah, it's definitely it's peasant food, trust me, but it's good peasant food. Peasant food rocks. All right, so let's see here. Yeah, oatmeal. It's cheap, and I have some oatmeal at night often too. So yeah. Your dentist said carbs will make you fat. Well, that's funny. When I weighed 240 pounds, I was not eating a lot of carbs. I was eating lots of fat and protein, and lo and behold, I weighed about 60 pounds more than I do now, eating a ton of carbs. So, it's no fault of your dentist. Most doctors think an Atkins diet is healthy and good for you. So, it's just, again, ignorance. And I say that not in a mean way. Just, they really have no nutritional training, especially dentists, doctors, they're lucky if they get 4 hours. And often it's not about, nutrition in the general sense. They might just look at a certain biochemical reaction and they consider that their nutritional training. So anyway, yeah, they represent a nutritional background, but you guys probably know more about that than they do. Your dentist should check himself if he's giving nutritional advice. I'm sure, most dentists are very opinionated, But anyway, yeah, you see what happens here. We're keeping it carbed, and I don't, over exercise by any stretch. There's other vegan channels you can watch if you really want to see guys training their butts off, trying to become the greatest runners or their greatest whatevers. That's not my thing. I'm just keeping it together as a relatively older fellow. Is oatmeal considered a high-fat food? Oh, hell no. No, it's like bananas or maybe even more carbs and less protein. And it's a high-carb food. Definitely not a high-fat food. Unless you put some fat stuff in there, but don't do that. Yeah, Robert, great point. Stay away from the fake vegan meats and all the fine processed products. God, I just ate some really, really, really good vegan jerky today, guys. It's from this brand called like Louisville Vegan Jerky or something like that. It was in the Vegan Cuts box. It's really, really good. It's like $9 a package on Amazon, but we saw Thrive has it for like $5.50 or something like that. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that stuff can get expensive, but what we eat, the calories that really nourish our bodies and keep us fed, keep us, full, beans, rice, potatoes, bananas, some of the cheapest foods out there, legumes, all manners of legumes. Like here we had mung beans, and we have just regular, westernized beans all the time, like the stuff we have like black beans or our Mexican and Cuban dishes. So that's it. All right, so anyway. Which flavor? Which is the red package, Tony? I forgot what it's called. It's like maybe hickory or something like that. Louisville jerky. It's really, really good. It's so good. I want to be friends with them, so they'll give us food, but, oh well. Is Vegan Cuts worth the money? You're going to have to make the determination, like where you're at right now, how much exposure you want to new products. I didn't even see them at the Natural Products Expo. So if you want to be exposed to new things, and we're actually helping them with their vegan starter kit boxes. We got it, and we saw, okay, Angie saw, well, these 3 things allow me to make this dish, and these will let me to do that, but they're missing, but I can't make, she actually gave them some advice to how to make their vegan starter box better. Hopefully they'll follow up. So she told them how you can make different dishes if they just included a few different things. So anyway, if you're just getting started, for sure, and if you're at a point where you want to like branch out and see some more stuff, try it. But yeah, not all of it's packaged food, so it's not your staples. A lot of it's some of it's good. They have rice and beans. We use their basmati rice or brown rice, really good. I'll eat it again anytime. Let's see. Thanks for the likes there, Christina. So anyway, let me get a sip of water here. I'm a little bit thirsty. Yeah, rice and spuds as staples, Robert. You can't go wrong. Throw in some legumes, put some greens and vegetables on it, and well, it looks like someone just bought our book right now. I just got a notification. Is Tony here? And if you bought our book, thank you. Yeah, Tony, is that you? There's some person named. Okay, cool, awesome, Tony. You're guaranteed. Now there's only 3 hard copies left until my printers call me. It's getting nervous time. I don't want to sell out. So cool. Hope you enjoy that there, Tony. Seriously, it's good food, good, solid, high carb food. So yeah, Charles, yeah, get it too. Then there'll be 2 copies left until I get the new batch delivered. They better not delay that batch, man. Anyway, um, make a video of you playing a pickup game of basketball. I should. I've just got some shots of me warming up at a game. I guess I could try to set my tripod thing up. I'd rather. It's hard though if it's full court. I'd rather set it up in a half court game. But I don't always have to go to special places to play half court. I actually prefer half court. That's my specialty. Not that I don't mind full court, but I love half court basketball. I love it, and I like full court. No, not a big fan, Ray, of horror movies. We like more of you guys are gonna think we're weird, like devil movies, demonic movies, Rosemary's Baby, stuff that has like a devil kind of presence. I kind of dig those as opposed to people getting their heads chopped off and girls in the locker rooms topless and getting killed and stuff like that. I like those evil devil kind of movies. That's my kind of thing. I do love chick flicks. Yeah, yeah. I like the chick flicks. They usually have hotter women in it. I've never talked about this, but Charles, yeah, I'm still riding my new road bike. Yeah, I ride it probably more. Yeah, I'm riding more than I'm running right now, trying to get over my injury. But yeah, I like chick flicks. I like chicks let's say I used to be into Renee Zellweger when Angie and I met. So yeah, stuff like Down with Love and Bridget Jones is all into. Jennifer Aniston. I think she's freaking hot and amazing. Smashing. So yeah, I love to watch her movies. So yeah, we do. We love the chick flicks because I like the chicks. I like the older, hot, fit women in the chick flicks. Appropriate women for my age, like Jen Aniston. So yeah, I never talked about that before. Yeah, Jennifer is like ageless. She's just smoking hot bod and everything. Call me shallow, but I appreciate it. I appreciate the work she puts into it, and it's inspiration for Angie and me, seeing how she's aging well, how we can age well too. So it's cool. She's not really into Botox or plastic surgery, we like that kind of thing. Yeah, we like the more paranormal type of horror movies, and I have to admit we don't watch too many of them, but that's our kind of thing. Chick flicks and the occasional devil kind of movie. But yeah, I'm really into riding my bike lately, getting fitter and as a cyclist. Yeah, Angie's a dime too. Yeah, I'm not knocking her. Yeah, Sandra, we saw her at our Whole Foods a few years ago, and I saw Angie and her standing right next to each other. Seriously, they were 3 feet from each other. And that particular day, I'm not lying, Angie's my wife. I am biased, but I thought Angie looked better. I thought Angie looked her shape looked cooler and, just looked just hotter in general, nicer, everything. So, yeah, Sandra, not to knock Sandra, but yeah, I thought that day Angie had her beat. But maybe Sandra was just keeping it chill, She was at Whole Foods and didn't want to get a paparazzi situation. So yeah, I like the 30 and over, 40 and over hot ladies scene movie actress thing. One I'm really into, if you guys ever heard of her before, she used to be a star of the OC. Now she's on the Arrangement on which channel is that? Like E or something like that. Autumn Reeser. Totally into Autumn Reeser. She played Taylor Townsend on the OC. If you guys are old enough to remember that show from about 10 years ago. Yeah, she's she's probably my favorite actress lady. I've met her a few times. We sort of became vague acquaintances for a short amount of time. But yeah, Autumn's my thing. How old is too old for me? I don't know, Matthew. I don't know. I don't have any limits or anything like that. Yeah, Angie had her rock compared to Sandra. Angie had her rock. Angie was rocking it way better in the lower half. The hips, the butt, and all that stuff. So, but yeah, I don't know. I appreciate these hot older lady actresses, older, over their 30s and 40s. I guess I don't feel as pervy. If all I did was like all these hot 20-year-old starlets, I'd feel kind of pervy or something like that. Not to say I can't appreciate a young, hotter girl, but I would feel a little wrong or something like that. Someone would be my daughter's age. So, yeah, I feel it's totally cool to lust, if that's the right word, appreciate these older, 30 plus, 40 plus actresses. I don't feel naughty or dirty. So anyway, let's get off of that topic here before too long. I want to say, let's see, we are going to be in Las Vegas next week, Wednesday and Thursday. And we're thinking about doing a meetup Thursday evening about 8:30. So if anyone's here from that area, let me know. Chime in. Say, yeah, I'm a Las Vegas person or something. Let me know. And we're going to post. I think the best place to arrange it, we don't want it to get to be too big because it's, we're going to probably meet in a restaurant. Probably Violet's. Is that the name of the place? Violet's Vegan Eatery or something like that. Anyway, we haven't spread the word yet because we don't want it to be too big. We don't want to overwhelm them and get them all pissed off at us. So maybe kind of a down low kind of meetup Thursday evening. So if you're around, let us know, and we'll post some kind of event page or something like that. So it's really low. We're going out for a family event sort of thing. That's why we're going out, so we thought we could turn it into some fun too. We're going to try many vegan restaurants, try to make a vlog of how to eat vegan in Las Vegas. I've been doing the research. And if you come to our meetup that Thursday night, I think it's going to be at 8:30 p.m. Like I said, you can probably get in the video too. I'm not going to beat you up, Oscar. It's probably best not to wear them just to represent. But I know I got a pair of Birkenstocks that I bought in the 80s, and they're perfect because I didn't wear them that much. I go, God, I wish I could wear them now. They fit and everything, but I just don't feel right wearing them, because I'd be like supporting, like, hey, guys, look at me. So that's how I feel on it. But if it's an economic thing, you have no other shoes, and the option is to be shoeless, then yeah, Hey, Saline Lucy Day, I hear that you are here now. So anyway, wow, Kayla, no, I haven't heard of that sort of toxin in our water, but yeah, we have a water purifier that has like all these stages of filtration. That's what I'm drinking here in my water bottle. Because yeah, I figure if I'm going to drink something every day, water, I should try to have it be good. Yeah, I did come on a tad early today. Where did I get that My Food Doesn't Scream t-shirt? Our friend Jared he has a newer YouTube channel, Straight Veg, I think it is. Yeah. He was selling them. I'm not sure if he's selling them anymore, but you might just Google Straight Veg. He was selling them on his website, but I can't remember if he's still doing it. So check it out, Straight Veg, because he's straight edge, Let's see. Vegas, if you're out there, like I said, let me know, and just check our Facebook page, Happy Healthy Vegan. And yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, come over here to YouNow so I can see your comments. Click the link in the description. Come on over. If you're on mobile, some people said you have to download the app, but if you're on a computer, no problem. Just click the link, and you can hopefully comment without logging in. I'm not sure how that works out. You might have to log in. My bad. Let's see. Oh, thanks, Plant Powered Paul, for tipping 1,000 bars. Thanks so much. Appreciate that. Let's see. Matthew, you and your crazy comments there. Now I've been seeing the True Cost doco. If it's on Netflix or something, let me know and I'll take a look for it. Plastic containers contain xenoestrogens. You're talking about BPA and stuff like that. I mean, just about all my plastic containers, that one included there, are BPA free ones. So there's other stuff that we need to worry about that's on my radar, I don't know, I typically don't drink out of plastic containers though. This is just what I had from basketball. So yeah, I prefer drinking out of glass or, ceramic cups, stuff like that. Okay. The True Cost is on Netflix. Okay. Thanks guys. I'll try to remember that. If I don't, remind me next week. Hopefully I'll remember to add that to our list tonight. Well, Robert, you got to not eat as many vegan products. Just eat the whole foods I was talking about. The stuff in Keep It Carb, our book, rice, beans, potatoes, legumes, vegetables, fruit, stuff like that. Fruits can get really expensive, I understand. But yeah, the processed food, it's fun, but yeah, that's expensive. You raise a great point there, Cray Girl. Yeah, to be truly uncontaminated, you can't do anything. You have to live in a plastic bubble. So we have to accept the fact. And this is hard. Remember when we were fruitarian, we found a lot of people that are really into being pure and detoxing all the time. You got to just understand, you just live in this modern world, you're going to get some toxins in. It's just how it is. Walk outside, you're going to get some smog. A car is going to go by, some guy smoking down the street. There's just general pollution, That's just how it is. The thing is not to intentionally put stuff in. I can't just go and, I guess I could if I was really that freaked out. I'm not. I could go and live off in a forest somewhere, but even then there's probably some stuff, it's like, you just gotta, understand that we're a product of our age, and, just try not to contaminate yourself unnecessary. And that's one great reason to be vegan, especially not eating the fish. So yeah, opinion on raw till 4 versus starch solution. I don't know. I don't know if you have to define vegan diets as being one camp or the other. They're both high carb, so they're very similar in that regard. I like to eat how we eat. I really do. It works really well. It has more fruit than starch solution. It has more starch than raw till 4. There's no arbitrary timeline like 4 o'clock or anything like that. I like our keep it carb baby diet, if you want to call it that. Just how we eat, I wouldn't call it a diet. Just a high carb diet that has lots of starches, lots of fruit, Yeah, we do send books to Australia. I have to forewarn you, every year in January, the cost of shipping internationally goes up more and more. So it is a little bit expensive. So, but yeah, we ship stuff there all the time. So if that's too expensive, you can check out the ebook, no shipping fees on Keep It Carb to ebook. And again, all that stuff's on our store, shop.happyhealthyvegan.org. Yes, we are an organization. You're saying, that should give a U.S. address? There should be a pull down for foreign addresses because we ship foreign orders all the time. So keep looking there. You can do it. And if it's wrong, I'll fix it. I'll make sure your address is right. Oh, thanks for the tip there, Julia. Thanks for the bars. Appreciate that so much. Let's see. And if it's not allowing you to do that, I will go look. Now that I think about it, I've shipped some Canadian orders, but I haven't shipped anything to Australia for a little while. I'll go check that as soon as this broadcast is done to be sure that something weird didn't happen to the store. Interesting. Yeah, I just have noticed a decline in like European orders too. I'll take a look. Cool. Cool. Thanks for the applause there, Field of Dreams. And I see Green Eyes in Florida. You will be a 1-year vegan in just a few days. Great for you. Yeah, you see, I bet if you can do it a year, you can do it as long as you want, If you're not craving the bad, cheeses and meats and stuff like that, you're not going to crave them again. So stay with it, that's all I can say. Don't make silly excuses like some do. Like, oh, I need to go non-vegan because of, some imagined health issue that's not fixed by eating meat or dairy or McDonald's and stuff like that. So cool. Congratulations. Appreciate you sharing that with us here. Sorry to hear that. Awesome, Halama, that your pre-diabetic family are on high-protein, high-fat diets. I recommend maybe either, if they don't want to sit down and read Dr. Neil Bernard's book on diabetes, how he prevents and treats diabetes with a high carb, low fat, low protein diet. Maybe you can show him I thought he was in I haven't seen Forks Over Knives for a long time. I thought he was well featured in there, if I remember right. Or maybe just find a YouTube video. Just search for Dr. Neil Bernard and see which one looks like a good one. Maybe keep it short in case they have a short attention span. But just show them. This guy is a doctor. He's been treating actual patients for decades. And like in the first few pages of his book, it says diabetes, it's curable. It's a stupid disease. It doesn't need to exist. People get off their meds in a matter of weeks. People have been have been condemned to take a lifelong dose of drugs for it. So anyway, yeah, if you have a question, someone just ask. Don't even, just throw it out there and I'll try to get to them. Sometimes they slide by me because, we have 80 people here. And again, if you're on YouTube, get over here and join. Get me over 100 people here. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, go to VegSource for videos of Dr. Bernard. Great tip there, Veg. Or just Google Dr. Barnard. Not nerd. He's not a nerd. Barnard. And he's going to be at LA Veg Fest. He's going to be speaking and doing all sorts of stuff. Thanks for the likes there, Cray Girl Lana. Thanks so much. Yeah, he's going to be there at LA Veg Fest, April 30th. We're going to be there. We're going to be speaking. We're going to have a booth there. You can buy Keep It Carb Babies and T-shirts. So come. A lot of people have been telling us they're coming from afar, getting hotels and making a weekend out of it. We'd love to come to New York City. We just don't have any event to like pull us out there. That's quite a little trip for us. We're not the greatest travelers, as you see. You know, we don't travel to Thailand and Hawaii and all that stuff. We're kind of California homebodies. Here's a serious question. Your doctor says to take a B12 supplement, even though your blood work is good. You know, I figure why not? You know, my almond milk is fortified with B12. I have a sublingual spray. I figure why not? It's cheap. It's next to free almost, especially if you just drink fortified milk. Why not? You know, what the hell? If that's the only thing you have to worry about, you know, do it. You know, that way it's a non-issue. That's it. I didn't have to. I already had great B12 levels before I ever took a B12 supplement. But I just figured it'd be, you know, wise to do it. I have nothing to lose. It's relatively cheap, and I can set a good example for you guys too. So why not? I think Dr. Greger is the one that finally convinced me. You got nothing to lose. You have absolutely nothing to lose. You can't overdose on it or anything like that. So yeah, what do you have to lose? Yeah, April 30th. Yes, if I missed the date there, someone, Field of Dreams. Yeah, it is April 30th. It's a Sunday. Just go to LA Veg Fest or Veg Fest LA. I was confused which one it is. Look it up. April 30th. I think Woodley Park. It's kind of in the valley right by the, right over the hill from like Getty Center. Oh, cool. Looks like someone else. Donna, is there a Donna here? Someone else? Hope I didn't embarrass you, but yeah, thanks. Someone else has got the ebook for Keep It Carb, which I have plenty of, but I told I'm running out of the print books. Hopefully I'll get some tomorrow or the next day. Let's see. What else you guys talking about here? Yeah, you just pee out Access B12, so it's not a thing. I have both kinds. There's the silocobalamin and the other one. One's in the milk, and the other kind's in the spray. So I figure, you know, I'm getting both kinds. And supposedly nutritional yeast and mushrooms have B12, whether they're absorbable B12s. There's some debate on that, but we eat plenty of those too. Lots of nooch, lots of mushrooms. So I try not to wash too much of my food and stuff. So. Yeah, hey Crunchy Curly, thanks for joining us here. This is the Keep It Carb stream. Totally, Tony, you got it. We're keeping it carb. You saw I just kept it carbed here. Oh, the ebook cost, yeah, Abe, it's $14.99, and it has the same exact information as the print book, but yeah, almost half the price. The print book's $23.99, but. Yeah, you can get it off our website. If you prefer Kindle, it's on Amazon. If you prefer Apple iBooks, that's how we designed it actually, as an Apple iBook. So you can get it off Apple's website, off their iBook site. So yeah, and off our site, we sell the PDF to you as well. So PDF, Apple iBook, Amazon Kindle formats for digital. We're talking about our book, Keep It Carb, baby. Right here. There we go. Keep it carb, baby. I'll show you what I had for dinner, what I was just eating there, that kitchery. I tell you, hardly a week goes by without I usually make it at least twice a week. So yeah, kitchery. We're like kitchery freaks. So yeah, Keep It Carb. I'm telling you, that's the book. I make this stuff now. Before the book came out, Angie was the sole cook in our house here. And since she made the book, it's gave me the ability, the freedom to make some tasty dishes. I mean, this was good. It tastes just like Angie's. Yeah, it's been out for, I think, since the print book came out around October. So it's relatively new. My cholesterol level. I'm gonna go. It's about time. I haven't gone since about this time last year, so I'm gonna go get my free blood tests and put it all up here for y'all. And I saw I had 90 people watching. I have 85 here on YouNow, and 90 of you guys are watching on YouTube. So again, I can't see your comments. You have to come over to YouNow. And in fact, on YouTube, I'll probably go on tomorrow night around the same time. That's what I did last week on Wednesday after I did my run with my running club. About 7 o'clock or so Pacific time, I went on to YouTube and did a live stream. Some of you guys caught me there too. So yeah, so when I'm on YouTube, I can see the comments. But right now, I only can see the comments on YouNow. So click the link in the show description. Come over to YouNow, and cool, Josh. I'm glad you took my suggestion to come here from YouTube. But tomorrow, I'll probably go on YouTube, kind of spread the love. And Angie and I did a YouTube stream on Friday. And it was so cool. We just left it up for everyone to watch on our channel. It's the Friday Tacos live stream, so that was fun. So I'm trying to get her back in it. And you guys are so nice to her that day when she came on. And we did another stream Saturday on Facebook Live, just trying them all out. I guess we'll try an Instagram one too. But yeah, I'm glad people are being cool to her, because she always, like, the few times she's done live streams, there were some trolls and stuff, kind of gave her a negative impression of live streaming. But you guys are so nice, and I think she has a new found, like of it again. So hopefully I can get her on more. Right now it's 8:15 Pacific time, Pacific Standard Time. Go on after Survivor tomorrow. Yeah, we'll be on before Survivor. I mean, West Coast. If you're on East Coast, I don't know that. So cool. I'm glad you saw our Resident Evil on the live stream. Yeah, she's chill. I just got to get her, over that. She just doesn't like all the trolls, and it's hard to deal with them in real time. So it sucks how trolls can ruin things, unfortunately. So yeah, Survivor. Yeah, we're watching that again too. We saw that whole debacle a few weeks ago that I showed on that one episode about them eating the goat or not eating the goat. So that was cool. They had a moment of clarity, realizing, yeah, it'd be fully inhumane to kill a baby goat or eat the mama goat and let the baby goat go home or motherless, orphan. And that's cool. It shows you people, when faced with the reality of having to kill an animal, most people see it's wrong. It's just so convenient when it's packaged in the supermarket. So anyway, thanks, Don. I'm glad you think our book is great. Awesome. Let's see. So let's see. Anything else I want to make sure I get out there? Yeah, our Las Vegas meetup, which will probably be Thursday night next week. So stay tuned to our Facebook event. We'll probably make a Facebook event or post or something about it. So I'm going to keep it kind of chill so we don't overwhelm the restaurant, So we'll probably just kind of do it at the last minute. Probably won't go up until a day or two before. Now, I haven't seen Carnage yet. Someone asked about that. Unfortunately, yeah, some people would still kill the goat, but you saw how most of them, that one guy said, I'm hungry, I'm starving, but I can't do it, So that shows you, they put an animal's well-being ahead of their own personal starving situation. That says a lot. Cool. Do I enjoy having longer hair? Yeah, it's cool. I like how I can put my hair back in a bun or wear it long, and that's cool. I like it. Yeah, life or death situations. Yeah, but they're not in a life or death situation. If they were really starving, they would just fall down and collapse, and then they would be taken by the medical team and given foods then. So yeah, no one's gonna die of starvation on that show. So anyway, let's see. Yeah, if Carnage has a lot of slaughter images, Angie and I probably won't be down because, we've seen that stuff, and it grosses us out. We were watching a PBS documentary last night. It's on Netflix about the story of humans, how they left Africa, and it just shows so much needless animals getting shot. We were pissed. Like, this is stupid, I have a lot to say about that. If I can find some footage online that I can put in a YouTube video so I can respond, they just are so biased, They're so biased towards how our primitive people followed meat. Why couldn't they follow plants around, following tubers? They only showed the males hunting. They never talked about the women. They made mention of the women gathered shit. And no, the women gathered lots of food. If the men didn't come home with some protein, the women had a bunch of plants and seeds and stuff there for them to eat. So yeah, it just showed so much bias. It was pathetic, But that's how normal people are, Anyway, this stream will go for about another 45 minutes or so, something in that ballpark. So anyway, so cool. Your first vegan video, plant-powered Paul. Awesome. Magic tricks. Wow. That's a niche. The vegan show that does magic tricks. Yeah, you got to have a unique thing these days to stand out. I still got to watch What the Health. Someone gave us a link to watch it a week ago, and I haven't followed up. So, yeah, I'm going to try to just sit down one night and just buckle down and watch it. We've just been super busy. What do we use instead of ghee butter for our khichdi? There's no butter substitute whatsoever. It doesn't need butter the way we cook it. It tastes great. I would say between all the spices and nutritional yeast, it has a good flavor without any ghee. If you really want to, yeah, there are new vegan butters coming out into the market. So, yeah, it's not necessary. I think the recipe in Keep It Carb Baby for the khichdi is just fine. Yeah, I'm sure What the Health is really good. They did a great job of Cowspiracy. I heard their interview on Rich Roll, and it sounds like they've been really naughty. I'm surprised, that the meat and health industry haven't put a contract out on their lives yet. Seriously, they're really trying to disrupt some crap there. Spread the hidden truth out there. So yeah, I definitely want to watch What the Health for sure. Um, yeah, yeah. I think we have some other recipes in Keep It Carb too, like aloo gobi. Let me take a look in the table of contents. I don't think I've made that one on my own, so let me see. I thought we have. It's kind of heavy on Indian food, strangely. Yeah, aloo gobi matar is in here. Um, okay, mushroom dal. That's another Indian-like dish. Yeah, we don't use any sorts of ghees or anything like that. Just plants and spices. Indian food's really all about the spice. Really, it's not about the butter. Really, it's the spice. So if you have good spices, and we're really really lucky. We live by an Indian community here. It's known as Little India, just maybe like 10 miles away. So we go to their grocery stores there and buy spices. You don't have to do that, but we just go and get those just because we can. We make it a little day. We'll eat at one of their, plant-based restaurants and buy some food and for us to take home at the markets. Let's see. Anyway, yeah, that's what I was saying. Those conspiracy guys might have a hit out on them because they're really spilling the beans. My favorite herb or spice. I don't know. I'm really into the Madras curry that goes into the khichdi, but I think nutritional yeast, like on a day in day out basis, that gets used a lot. Nooch. Um, wow, Robert, you showed What the Health to a friend, and they're gonna try to go from vegetarian to vegan as a result. Awesome. That's why they make that make movies. Cool. Um, do I use the no poo method, Abe? No, no. I tried that a while ago and it just didn't work. My hair was just not getting clean and still kind of greasy. So no, no, no. Now I use some kind of simple shampoo that I get at Whole Foods. I forgot the brand. I forgot. It just seems to work well for my hair. Matthew, are you in Las Vegas or not? Las Vegas will turn into Las Vegans. I hope we don't go too crazy. I tell you, I want to keep it on the down low. I don't want to get more than say 20-ish people at our unannounced meetup next Thursday. So yeah. Anyway, Green Eyes in Florida. You threw a question out. I tell you, a lot of stuff streams by here. Let me see if I can scroll up. I see that you said you're 100% vegan. Just copy and paste it for me again. Yeah, don't take things personally. Just a lot of things stream by, and sometimes I start rambling on a topic, and I apologize. So it's just the nature of having like 84 people in this chat. I would have 100 if just like a quarter of you guys on YouTube came over here. Let me have 100 people here so I could like go to bed thinking I had 100 people on tonight. Anyway, let's see. Ooh, your husband is Pakistani and cooks the food. Wow, that's a nice benefit there, huh? Great, Robert. Vegan for 2 months. Awesome. Good job. I bet you're not over the you're over it, right? Over the meat stuff. Yeah, of course you're over it. No, yeah, we haven't seen What the Health yet, Chandler Arts. I just need to make a night where we're not busy doing stuff. Oh, the Las Vegas Vegan Group is talking about us coming. All right, so pass the word on to them. It should be next week on Thursday, and we'll try to get the information out there. Thursday evening at 8:30 at Violet's Vegan Eatery or something like that. Something like Violet's. Anyway, let's see. Oh, yes, about elevated liver enzymes. Okay, that's something I don't know anything about. Yeah, I don't know anything about liver enzymes. Are you worried about a certain food elevating liver enzymes? That's outside of my wheelhouse there. Sorry. I'm trying to think who would be a good person to ask that of. I'm not sure. Maybe you could try Mr. Vegan. We like to call Alex Lexipedia because if he doesn't know something, he'll research the heck out of something. So go to their Tumblr. Just look up Mr. and Mrs. Vegan on Tumblr. He answers like dozens of questions every day. I don't know how he does it, but he does, and with really long, detailed explanations. So give him a shot. Hannah, I don't eat all organic. I tell you, my favorite bananas from Whole Foods are the conventional whole trade. Yet, I do have the organic ones this week because they didn't have enough of the conventional. So, yeah, we try to get organic, but organic isn't always better. In fact, at our farmer's market, a lot of the stuff there is not certified organic, but is probably better than organic food you buy in like a major grocery store. So, yeah, just really it's about getting high quality food and food that's not going to poison you. That's probably your goal too, right? Yeah. Yeah, living for today. Yeah, there is a hard copy of our book. On Amazon. Yeah, sorry, I didn't clarify that. On Amazon, we just have the Kindle version. If you want to buy the hard copy of our book, that's only on our website, happyhealthyvegan.org. Don't worry, you don't need cash or credit card. We use PayPal too. So, yeah, the hard copy is sold exclusively through us. There's a long story as to why, but that's the way it is, and will be for the foreseeable future. Yeah, Plant Powered, Paul. Yeah, of course. Yeah, we've been totally involved with LA Veg Fest. Yeah, we've been helping organize some of it. Strangely, we kind of got sucked into that. Yeah, we'll have a booth. You can buy our books there, T-shirts, and we'll be speaking, and we're gonna meet hundreds of you guys. So yeah, for sure. Vegan and college tips. Our book, man, I keep pushing it. It's because it's cheap. Rice, beans, legumes, stuff like that. What's cheaper than that? Bananas. So. Stuff like that, the basic, what I call peasant food, plus bananas, stuff like that. Cool, you got the book yesterday. Awesome, Ellen. Thanks so much. Remember, we have like 3 hard copies right now. Hopefully the printers will deliver the next batch tomorrow. Just cutting it really, really, really close. When I choose gluten-free, Bob, over the organic one, I don't know. It depends. We personally don't have any issues with gluten sensitivity or anything like that. So, if that's an issue for you, then don't get gluten. But yeah, we'll go both ways. Yeah, Mr. and Mrs. Vegan, they have let's see, they have a Tumblr. So look for their Tumblr if you want to ask them some questions. Green Eyes, yeah, seriously, he answers so many questions. It's crazy. Yeah, it's I think it's just Mr. and Mrs. Vegan. Just search Mr. and Mrs. Vegan on Tumblr. You'll find them. They have a huge following on there. Hey, Kelly and LACA. Going to LA Veg Fest in a couple weeks. Let's see. Green Eyes of Florida. Do I buy organic bananas or whatever on sale? No, I actually prefer at Whole Foods. They're whole trade, conventional banana. That's for me the highest quality banana in any supermarket I've ever been to. I like it better than the organic bananas, which cost more. But I had to buy organic this week because they were just out. They didn't have enough of the conventional whole trade. It's like their house brand. Sometimes they have Dole when they're out. I'd never get those, so I just get their house brand bananas. They're really, really good. Better than their conventional banana. I've said this time and time again. Is way better than an organic banana at any other supermarket, any brand, anywhere. I've never tasted a better banana than Whole Foods conventional whole trade. Yeah, I bought the box this week. Angie said she want to step up her banana eating this week. You just grab a box and take it to the counter, and they give you a 10% discount. It's awesome. Yeah, it can get expensive buying stuff at Whole Foods. You just got to know what to get. Get basic stuff. Some stuff is way cheaper at other markets. That's why we go to other markets too. But the bananas are a great deal. They are very, very competitive and just better than anyone else's bananas. Let's see. Would I recommend the Michigan Veg Fest? Go to all of them. I mean, if you live in Michigan, go to it for sure. If that's local to you. But if you want to make a trip out to California, we have the LA Veg Fest April 30th. So if you want to go, you got to start planning your trip now. There's going to be a Long Beach Vegan Fest in early July. SoCal Veg Fest in Orange County in October. So we have those 3 big ones. And there's other things going on too. There's vegans. Eat Drink Vegan at the Rose Bowl in May. There's so many vegan events here, guys. It is crazy. It's really hard to keep up with everything. So yeah, just do as much as you can. Yeah, Phoenix, Arizona Veg Fest. This is everywhere. Yeah, Tumblr is free if you want to worry about signing up on Tumblr. Completely free social media platform. So anyway, let's see. Cool. I'm glad you're super excited there. Vegan for Vendetta. Oh, cool. Thanks, Robert S., for the tip there. Much appreciated. Thanks so much. I'm kind of tired from all the basketball and running. Let me readjust my legs here. Let's see. Vegan in college without a kitchen. Oh, that kind of sucks. Well, get yourself a rice cooker. Do you have a little fridge? You can keep some greens and stuff in there. Eat canned beans, and maybe get yourself some kind of hot plate so you could boil potatoes. It depends how complicated you want to make it. But I would say at least get a rice pot and eat some greens or something like that. No, we don't really eat flax seeds. My favorite seeds that I eat almost daily are pumpkin seeds. And sometimes like walnuts or something like that. I have a little bit every day, nothing big. Okay, I just got a notification. 83 of you guys are watching on YouTube. So some of you guys came over. Cool, because we have 85 on YouNow. So if you want to come interact with me, come over here to YouNow. And if you don't want to, just keep watching. I'll probably be on YouTube tomorrow night for a little bit, for like maybe half hour or so after my group run, my running club run. Yeah, pressure cooker. Great. Yeah, we use a pressure cooker all the time. In fact, that's what we use instead of a rice pot now. We've just been using the pressure cooker for rice. Yeah, it cooks rice, potatoes. You can, we put soups in there. We steam things. It's really cool. Pressure cooker, really easy to make stuff. In fact, Angie's thinking about making a pressure cooker cookbook in the future. Anyway, yeah, there's a good idea. I can't put my feet up. I can't. It's like it's done here. I'd have to scoot back and you wouldn't hear me on the microphone. But I'm stretching out. That's why I have a new posture here for right now. Anyway, let me take another sip of water. Stay hydrated. So anything else I wanted to tell you guys for sure this time about the Vegas meetup, the down low Vegas meetup next Thursday, Thursday evening, SoCal Veg Fest, April 30th. We're gonna be there. Let's see, anything else? Yeah, Apples and Amanda's. Yeah, she's one of our friends. We saw her like last week. Yeah, she's a college girl, vegan. So you can get some ideas from Apples and Amanda's. She's a really sweet, nice girl. Let's see, ramen. Yeah, why not? Yeah, if you can heat up some water, you can make some ramen. Just be careful about sodium. Most of that ramen is just like sodium city, like 150% of your RDA of salt, so not the best thing for you. That's why I recommend the non-processed foods, rice, beans, potato stuff you have control over, Anyway, so cool. I'm glad you're appreciating those tips there. Yeah, if I can't think of some, our 85 odd people here will get an idea. Suggestions for meeting people in your area, Robert. Maybe try to hold, make some kind of meetup group for your area. A Facebook group is totally free. And then you guys can start planning some, events. So just say, I don't know where you live at. Just say you live in, I'm going to make up a city here. Say you live in Sacramento, make up a Sacramento vegans Facebook page. And, you might only have a few people, but that's how scenes get started. Have a meetup. You might only have 4 people that time, but word will get out and you'll have 10 people the next time and 20. So try that out. I'm saying start online and then work your way into real flesh and blood people, meeting them in the flesh. So it's all about building community online as your base, your foundation for real flesh and blood people communities. Cool. You killed another blender, Kelly. What did you do? Do you have a Vitamix? Those are notoriously hard to kill. I thought I killed mine a few times, but now it always comes back on. I guess I just overheat it sometimes, making banana and ice cream. That's smart, Green Eyes. Yeah, use the ramen noodles, but throw out the seasoning packet, which has all the salt and other processed weird chemicals and stuff. So, good idea. Cool. Thanks, Living, for today. Love you too. Thanks for appreciating what we're doing. Really, it's great to know. When we're making videos, not these live broadcasts, but the ones for YouTube. We're not talking to people. We're just making it. It feels really isolated, but to know that our videos really do help people and our live broadcasts help people, cool. No, I cannot do a backflip. I don't think I've ever seen a 6'5" guy do a backflip, it's just not in our DNA. All right, so anyway, yeah, pasta. Yeah, pasta's a great idea. I mean, see, if you have to have access to boiling water, to warm water, but yeah, pasta. I ate a lot of that when I was in college too. Oh, cool. They do have a Facebook group for vegans where you live. Okay, cool. That's good, Jenny. Yeah. So they did have a meetup. So yeah, it sounds like the formula right there. Just start a Facebook group. The cost of entry is cheap, meaning it's free to create a Facebook group. So start there and work else. And I would suggest too going to some vegan events. See if there's anything in your area. It seems like there's Veg Fest almost everywhere now, guys. So If not, maybe make a trip. Come to one out here or somewhere else in your area. Like, if you're on the East Coast, they're all over the New England area. New York, the big cities there, Boston. If you're in the West Coast, California, we got them here too. They're in Oregon. Just maybe have to travel a little bit, but it'll be kind of fun. It's kind of fun to travel and go to vegan events, I think. That was our first way of meeting a lot of vegans is when we went to Woodstock Fruit Festival in 2013, Met, 500 odd vegans there, or at least they were vegan that whole week. So yeah, most cities have some kind of vegan community. Chandler Arts, you got that right. And if not, just, come, make a trip and just go and you'll meet some people at like, a Veg Fest or something like that. Suzanne, about the arsenic. I talked about it earlier. Someone else asked about, search our channel for our arsenic and rice video. I think, it's something to be concerned about, but not overly concerned about, so check it out. We still eat rice all the time. We rinse it, and we try not to buy rice from southern states where there is more arsenic than, say, like California rices or, Indian varieties. So anyway, yeah, check that out. Oh, and Mr. and Mrs. Vegan answered that on their Tumblr. See? Okay, so yeah, he answers. It's really Lex that's the big fan of answering the questions all day and all night. So check it out. Yeah, I should have figured they answered that. I guess I didn't see that post. Yeah, just make sure your rice is very well rinsed. That's what we do. I rinse our rice. So that's it. What do you do when people mock animals, say bacon? Just take a deep breath and say to yourself, they're ignorant, and have compassion for them. Because if they really knew the horrors, if they had to kill the animal and create the slice that created that piece of bacon that they're so bacon about, they would not do it. They'd be horrified. So they're just blissfully ignorant. And they're uncomfortable. Actually, that kind of comment, bacon, if you really think about it, it's their ego reacting. They have fear. When they hear about a vegan or vegans, it makes them uncomfortable. It makes them question their whole life. Really, it does. Like, they've been told, like, you got to have meat in order to live, blah, blah, blah. And we undermine that lifelong assumption. Here's something I thought about last night. Tell me what you think about this. Tell me what you think about this. When people say, well, we got to have meat. Humans are obligate carnivores and blah, blah, blah. Meat is part of our heritage. Our ancient ancestors eat meat. We have to eat meat. Meat. We have to have it to be healthy. Well, think about this, guys. Just listen to me for 1 second here. I might not see any questions for like a minute here, but bear with me. Can a person really eat meat? Think about it. Mono on meat. Nothing but meat. Eat pork chops like forever, for the rest of their life. Eat nothing but meat. All meals, no plants, no nothing, just meat. You can't do it, right? You'll eventually get scurvy and other diseases. You cannot just eat meat, solely meat, and even throw butter in there if you want, animal products. You just can't live off animal products. However, on the flip side, you can eat just plants like we all do. You can live solely on plants. So what does that tell you there? If you could live on plants, not live, but thrive and be freaking healthy and, doing any kind of physical activity you can imagine for decades, for the rest of your life, but try that with meat, you will die. So what does that really say? If meat was really our optimal food, why would it kill you to have a diet solely of meat? Think about that. Really think about it. If it really were our optimal food, you should be able to eat it the rest of your life and just eat it. But plants, we can eat all the plants, that we eat as vegans, and we're not going to die. So that's a great argument to throw at people, I think. I might have to make a video about that sometime, how you just can't eat meat. People, I think it's our primal food and our optimal food. Bull fucking loney. Ooh, I cussed there. Sorry. Anyway, you will die if you just eat meat all the time. But you won't die eating a healthy, whole food, plant-based diet. Thanks for the likes there, Ryan. Maybe you liked my little F-bomb there, but yeah. So anyway, trying to imagine the toilet of just eating meat. Oh my God. So enough of that thought. I had that thought last night when I was watching that PBS documentary about how our ancestors left Africa, early Homo sapiens, and what they were eating and hunting and blah, blah, blah. I tell you, I was just annoyed at the bias of the anthropologists that create the producers of the show, just biased towards meat, biased against the plants that the primates were eating, and biased against the work that the women were doing. The women were doing all this work, gathering, because you have hunting and gathering. Remember, there's gathering. The women are doing all this gathering, but all the doc I wanted to look at is this romantic man tribe hunting. They didn't talk about all the stuff that women were doing behind the scenes, cooking and collecting plants. So they're sexist, biased, and meat biased. It's really pissing me off. Yeah, people pull the Inuit, the Eskimo Indian card. Yeah, just point how they die of cardiovascular diseases. They have short lifespans, and they usually don't live that long. And when they autopsy them, their arteries are clogged. It just shows that, when you're living in extreme environments like that, yeah, you might have to just eat a boat ton of meat. But there's an example of why it's not a healthy diet, because they're not healthy people. It's just an environment that humans shouldn't be in. That's what meat really allows. That's what I got from that documentary that I saw on Netflix, the PBS one I'm talking about, is that if you're in a weird environment, like say you're trying to cross the desert, the Sahara, to get out of Africa, or trying to cross the Siberia, to get to the Alaska, you're in an environment where there's not much food. It's either a snow desert or a sand desert. So yeah, meat allows you to live, allows you to stay alive, but doesn't allow you to be healthy if you're just eating meat all the time. It's just like a temporary Band-Aid to get you to the next place that has plants. That's what I got out of that doco, but the stupid, dumb, biased anthropologists didn't see it that way. They just thought it was our primal instinct and all that baloney that you see. How come it's not our primal instinct to gather stuff too, as they didn't show the ladies gathering, our ancestor ladies? Yeah, mummies with clogged arteries. Yeah, we're talking about Egyptian royalty who ate the non-peasant diet, which we were into. We're into the peasant diet. They're eating the fatty diet, and lo and behold, they had artery issues as well. Yeah, you only have to live long enough to procreate. Exactly, Sally Lucy Day. Yeah, that's it. And back then people procreated at earlier ages too. So yeah, you really could, die of natural causes, and your heart disease wouldn't get you for another few decades after that. So anyway. Yeah, I like that idea too, challenge. Just because our ancestors did something thousands and thousands of years ago, and they were just surviving. They weren't necessarily thriving. They're just trying to get across the Arctic, trying to get across the desert. Why would I want to mimic those conditions? Because that's not how life is right now. I have the ability now to just go buy all these great freaking plant foods. That's what the modern world has allowed us to do. They couldn't do that. They didn't have a Whole Foods. They didn't have farmers markets. They had to do what they could to survive. It was just a matter of survival of them and their families. But that's not the case now. All these meat eaters think it's their primal instinct. No, going to the market and buying wrapped, meat, from a butcher or deli, that's nothing survival about that. It's just plain gross and lazy. People with genetic orders who don't thrive on a plant-based diet. I don't know. What are these genetic orders there, Casey? I know some genetic orders where people cannot survive on meat diets. My my ex bandmate girlfriend, she's got some kind of thing where she can't process animal fat, or is it protein? No, animal fat properly. I said, great, you should go vegan then. I've not heard of any diseases. I'm not saying there's none, but I don't know of anyone that has a disease where they can't process plant fat or plant protein or something like that. So I don't know. I'd like to, tell me what some of these disorders are, and I'll do some research on that, because I'm quite curious to see if there's ever a valid reason to not be plant-based. I'm curious. I'm sure if there is, it'd just be a weird, strange exception that affects just a fraction of a percent of people. Anyway, yeah, rare stuff we're talking about. Yeah, if you got a rare thing, yeah, maybe so then, I'll have to do a little research. But yeah, but we don't make our show for people with weird, rare diseases like that, obviously. We make it for, people who are don't have a disease that prevents them from eating plants, obviously, right? That's why it's Happy Healthy Vegan, for vegans. Okay, Susan, yeah, you're getting to these border gray area questions. Can vegans use raw honey as a face wash? It's like, don't worry about it. If you're not eating animals, not eating their secretions and stuff like that, I wouldn't worry about it. If you have some need like that for a product, try to see if there's something else out there. But the world will be saved by people doing what we're talking about, eating a whole food, plant-based diet. That's really our goal here. I mean, yeah, we want to eliminate animal suffering, eliminate the meat industry, all that stuff too. But really, that's why I get up every day, is so that you guys have kids and my relatives that have kids, I want them to have a planet that's fine. That's not all, damaged from pollution and climate change and all that stuff. I want them to experience a good Earth. So that's why I get up every day, So I try not to worry about these like outside cases like that and get hung up on that. I'm looking at the bigger picture. Yeah, try not to do that, but don't beat yourself up. Look at the big picture here, That's what we really want to do, is save the planet and not harm animals in the process, and make ourselves healthy in the process too. That's just like a nice side benefit, doing a diet that helps save the planet and it makes us healthy in the process, super healthy. Let's see. Your sister-in-law has an allergy to meat and has to take medication to eat it, so she doesn't get sick, but she doesn't like you're suggesting go vegan. Isn't that crazy? People would rather take medication to eat meat rather than just go vegan. It's easy. Once they eat like the stuff in our Keep It Carb book, they'll see it's fun. You get full. You come over here and we'll get you stuffed on corn tortillas, rice, beans, salsa, guacamole. You're going to and potatoes in there. You're not going to say, man, what was really missing was some meat. No, you're going to be stuffed and feeling good, So, yeah, it's just ignorance. She wants to eat meat to be healthy. Well, ask her, how is it then? Why can't you just only eat meat? If meat was so good for you, why can't you have a diet of 100% meat? Like I said, you will die eventually, but you can have a 100% plant-based diet and be healthy as. I now hear there's 100 people on YouTube. If you want to get on the discussion here, come on over to YouNow, click the link in the description, and you can get in on the chat and ask me questions while I'm live here. And if you don't want to, just continue watching. I might be on YouTube tomorrow night after my running club. In fact, this is that time, guys, 8:46. I need to run and turn on the oven, preheat it, because I am making, it's Tuesday night, guess what? Potato logs again. Yeah, I'm that predictable. So I'll be right back. I'm going to sprint. No one leave me here. I have 74 folks here. I want to see some more from YouTube come over. So I'll be back in 20 seconds. I guess I'm going to sprint down the hall, turn on the oven. Be right back. I'm back. I think last week I had one of you guys time me, and it took me 20 seconds. So that's, I think, how long it takes me. I was thinking about making pasta tonight, just keep it simple, but no, because we hardly ever make pasta. So it took me a long time to find a sauce that didn't have garlic, because I got one before that had garlic, and it did all that stuff, makes my breath crazy. So I found one with no garlic. So anyway, whew. Let's see. 21 seconds. Cool. Yeah, I feel like I did sprint a little faster last week. Not sure why. Anyway, potato logs, Green Eyes in Florida. Cool. I'm number 15 in guys right now. It's just, it's actually right here. I'll show you. It's in Keep It Carb. About everything I make, guys, is really in this friggin' book. Let me find the potato logs. Woohoo. Where are you, potato logs? Huh. Okay, I'm tripping. It just basically, Huh. Oh, here they are. Here we go. You guys see that? And just get some potatoes, slice them into logs, something that kind of resembles a French fry, but they're logs, they look more like little logs, chippies, as they're sometimes referred to. And yeah, just put them in the oven, get some parchment paper so they don't stick to a flat pan. And yeah, then Angie has a great recipe in here too for if you want to take it to the next level, some really fancy kind of ketchup, like a homemade ketchup. But tonight, no time for that. It'll do with some store-bought, like some I think we got the Whole Foods or Amy's or Annie's brand, one of the two or one of the three, and some mustard, stuff like that. Chippies. That's our Tuesday night thing there. Steak fries, is that what they're called? Okay, cool. What would we do, a Keep It Carb baby volume, like for babies, or just a smaller? Because Angie is already thinking about what her next book will be. She has some ideas, so probably wouldn't be out for a couple years, so don't wait for it right now. Just letting you know, she's thinking of her next book for sure. Let's see. Oh, cool. You tried making those, Jenny? Cool. They're really easy. She almost felt like, why even bother putting the recipe in there? But again, not everyone is as advanced as she is. I said, think about people like me, just want a really simple instruction for how to make potato logs. Even though it's a simple food, just tell me exactly how to do it. So that's what's in there, how to do it. Woo. Anyway, yeah, chippies. Yeah, I think it's a Brit term too. Sometimes I call them chippies. Oh, her mushroom gravy. Yeah, Angie makes a great mushroom gravy. For you Canadians, yeah, she makes this poutine thing sometimes. I didn't know about it until a few years ago, but yeah, that's a fun thing too to do with potatoes and her mushroom gravy. Chip crisp in Ireland. Oh, you're in magical Ireland. It's been looking like magical Ireland out here for the past month or so. It's so green, which is weird. It's usually all brown and stuff. So yeah, we got a little vibe of Ireland right now. But we have palm trees everywhere too. So anyway, let's see. What you guys been asking here? Should parents give their babies B12 or just rely on fortified foods? Like I said, if you can give them both, why not? You can't OD on B12, so yeah, give them as much as you can. I mean, don't go crazy, obviously, but yeah, if you can give them a sublingual spray, you should be able to hold them down for that. Yeah, you have them in like I said, the almond milk, the Whole Foods 365 brand almond milk, which I drink, has I forgot which one of the two versions of B12, but yeah, just go for it. Yeah, can't go wrong there. Um, huh. Casey, so Kaiser Permanente, and even they suggest you still need some animal products, huh? Yeah, some people mentioned some of those syndromes earlier. Yeah, I don't know anything about that, so I'll look into that if I can remember the names of those things. I should keep a notepad here. Okay, I'll try to remember Danlos syndrome. Okay, cool. I'll check into that. Yeah, nutritional yeast is supposedly high in B12. There's debate as to is it absorbable B12? I don't know, but I use it all the time. So yeah. Do we use vegan butter? Not yet, but we tasted some great butters at the Natural Products Expo. Miyoko made a great one. I think Follow Your Heart, did they have one too? I can't remember. I thought I had two of them out there. So yeah, B12, nutritional yeast. Yeah, Nooch is your friend, as I like to call it. I put it on so much stuff. It's a great substitute to get like that cheesy sort of flavor. It's not cheese, obviously, but it gets a cheesy kind of flavor without having to get like a vegan cheese or something like that. Yeah, nutritional yeast, big time. What was my favorite product from the expo? Everything we ate, if you watched that long one that Angie made, like 45 minutes or so, all the stuff we ate at the Miyoko cheese booth was out of this world phenomenal. Really, really top notch. It's like the best cheese in the world, seriously. It's like levels above everyone else. And then we had some good other brands cheese there, but Miyoko's the best cheese. Unfortunately, we can't buy it here. Our Whole Foods doesn't have it. No other market here has it that I'm aware of. But I heard they're expanding. They got more production, so they're going to make more. Hopefully we'll be able to get some here. Also, Nadamu, the ice cream company from Austin, was probably my second favorite thing from the Natural Foods Expo. We got a whole freezer full here. We got to do a taste test. Oh, yeah, Miyako. I mean, you got to try that. You got to try some more flavors than me because everything I ate there is good. But yeah, I can live without it too, truthfully, too, because we are living without it. I can't get it where we live. It is really expensive, and I think that's why they're not stocking it at our Whole Foods yet. They consider it like a top level line. They want stuff that more people are going to turn over the product. So anyway, we'll see if we can get some here. Preferred brand of Nooch, all of them, they all kind of taste the same to me. I think what I have here, like Gold Star or something like that, but I think Angie just ordered a huge thing of it off Amazon Prime too. So so they all taste the same to me. I don't think you can go wrong with any Nooch brand. But yeah, Miyoko is kind of pricey. Potato logs make you bloated? That's weird, huh? Yeah, you gotta cook them until they're crispy golden brown. If there's none of that, they kind of taste a little too starchy still. So yeah, Angie actually likes hers a little burnt. I give her all the really crispy burnt ones, and I keep the more starchy ones. I can eat them all. It doesn't really bother me. Let's see. Wow, mac and cheese recipe made with acorn squash and new cheese. Cool. That sounds interesting. Yeah, tell us how that goes, Chandler Arts, for sure. Um, Yeah, I got to get an air fryer. Yeah, I got to check one of those out too. Mr. Vegan was trying to get us into an air fryer oven. Huh. Wow. Let's see. Okay, you guys were talking about Veg Fest in Fort Lauderdale. Cool. See, that's what I'm saying. Vegan festivals are everywhere, you know? Oh, that sucks. The fire marshal had to close it down. Wow, that's crazy bad. Let's see. So, anything else I want to talk to you guys here in the last bit here? Again, remember I said if you guys are really hardcore, I'll probably be on tomorrow on YouTube, live streaming at around about 7 p.m. ish, roughly, give or take 5-10 minutes Pacific time. So be on the lookout for that. I typically stream live after I do running club runs. I was doing Periscope all last summer and fall. Then I kind of go away in the wintertime. I don't like to run in the complete dark, but, you know. Anyway, now that it's light again, I'll be there tomorrow. So we'll look forward to that. Won't be any, there might not be any stream next week because of the Las Vegas trip. So I'll bring that up. Yeah, there won't be any Wednesday post-running club stream next Wednesday because I'll be in Las Vegas then. And I'm not sure how Tuesday night's going to work out because we'll be getting ready. So remember, for you Las Vegas vegans, spread this on to the Las Vegas vegan group that you're telling me about. I'm pretty sure we're going to have a meetup Thursday evening about 8:30 at Violet's. But we don't want to get too big, so don't, try to keep it on the DL. Hopefully like 20, 30 people tops. We don't want to get in trouble there or anything like that. So yeah, that's it. Las Vegas next Thursday evening. LA Veg Fest, April 30th, Sunday at Woodley Park. Just look up Google LA Veg Fest or Veg Fest LA. We'll be there. We'll be speaking. We'll all be on some panels. We'll have our booth there and sign autographs and take photos and selfies with you guys and, get our books and shirts if you want. I'm going to go press up a whole bunch of new t-shirts for, in a week or so. Thanks for the tip there, Vegan Grandma. So that's that. That's our plans. Vegas next week, LA Veg Fest April 30th, and that's our April, and we got more stuff coming up too. See a few more questions there. I'll do them really quickly. Let's see. Good night, Andrea. Angie and I are 49, both 49 years old, and we've been vegan, hardcore, 100% vegan since 2010. Angie's been a vegetarian more or less since high school, which for her is in the late 1980s. Know anything about your question there? Awesome Hella Mama, or is that your name? So, oh, you're going to be in Las Vegas next week? Bummer. It would have been cool to meet you, Lisa. But yeah, if anyone's going to be there next week, just let us know. And again, we'll make some kind of Facebook event page, maybe a 2 days or so before that, or we should make it before that. We'll put something out there. So make sure you're following us on Facebook, and we'll make an event page giving you the exact details. But that's it for now. Violet's, is that the name of Violet's Vegan Eatery, something like that? Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Keep it chill, guys. Don't make a big deal about it. Don't let too many people know. So anyway, yeah, I should get going. I should go get the potato logs happening. You guys, again, been a really awesome group here for me tonight. Love you guys. No trolls again, and just awesome, good vibes. That's what I like about coming on here, having good vibes from good people. So thank you for providing that for me here tonight. So yeah, it's sad to leave you, especially now I'm number 13 in guys, but all things must pass. So yeah, like I said, next week I'm not sure if I'll be streaming live or not. So, yeah, maybe we can sneak one in when we're on Las Vegas. Who knows? I don't know how it's all going to go down. So, yeah, just stay tuned and keep up. And I said I'll probably be on YouTube tomorrow night about 7 or, for about maybe 20, 30 minutes after my run. And then, yeah, that's it, guys. So, sorry for repeating everything a bunch of times, but good night. Much love to you, and we will see you. I'll see you guys soon again. All right. Bye, guys.